Okay, so we are about 1,000 light years into this whole entire thing. I saw a shiny portal and I hopped right into it. So this is going to be the first encounter for a shiny portal. It's not a legendary Pokemon. It's going to be a regular Pokemon, but let's see what we get. Here we go. Alola everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is PhillyBeatzU, and if you're looking forward to getting shiny Pokemon, kind of like that last clip you just saw, well, you are in the right place because today in this video we will be talking about the newest shiny hunting method in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, known as shiny Ultra Wormhole hunting. Now this is something that is a very interesting method, so without further ado, let's get right into this tutorial. Okay, so before you begin this method, one of the first things that you should do is fly right over to Akala Island where I am heading to. So head over there because the game automatically sets something known as motion controls for this method. And motion controls means you have to tilt your 3DS up, down, left, and right, and that's the default. And it was very annoying to start this method of shiny hunting in the wormholes when that existed. So you want to go inside this building, follow the pathway that I'm doing, go upstairs to this floor. You're going to see a black door over here on the right side. It is going to be Game Freak's headquarters. You go right inside. Once you're inside there, you head over to the guy on the left, and he's going to show you something. He's going to say, let me show you the top secret document I managed to acquire. It's regarding Ultra Warp Ride. Don't let anyone have it though. And it says there are two ways to control your movement during Ultra Warp Ride: motion controls or the circle pad. So what you're going to want to do is tell him the one you prefer using, and that is going to be circle pad, because circle pad is going to make things more accurate for you when you're trying to hop into different Ultra Wormholes. So go ahead and select circle pad. And just like that, that's it, you're set, and we can move on to the next step. After you come out the building for Game Freak, you're then going to hop on your Charizard Glide Ride, and you're going to head all the way over to Pony Island. And you're going to go to the top of Pony Island where it is the Ultra of the Moon or your Ultra of the Sun. That's pretty much where you're going to go in your specific game. So Charizard's going to take us there, and we're going to head right over there, and what you'll find is a Ultra Wormhole that has been opened. So there we go. As we click on it, we are going to have some options here. We're going to have the option to return to the Ultra Wormhole, go to the reverse world, go to Ultra Megalopolis, or quit. So what we're going to do is then select return to the Ultra Wormhole. As you enter the Ultra Wormhole, the cutscene will begin where you'll be riding Solgaleo or Lunala depending on your game. And there you go. As you enter the Ultra Wormhole, you'll see these orbs that you pretty much grab, and they will speed up your legendary Pokemon to travel faster. Then you'll see these other orbs, which are pretty much electric orbs, and you want to avoid those blue sparkles because they will slow you down completely, and sometimes if you get hit by too many, they will throw you into an Ultra Wormhole that you don't want. So you notice there's different colors of Ultra Wormholes as we're going through this. You see yellow, you see green, you see red. We'll be also coming up along Ultra Wormhole colors like blue, and there's also Ultra Wormholes that are white as well. And then you'll start to see shiny Wormholes with just one ring, and then you see shiny Wormholes with two rings, which is something very interesting to note down. Now, blue portals will usually take you to the Ultra Space where it has a lake area, and you'll notice in this area you'll usually encounter water types. Now, in red portals, you'll be brought to a cliff. Now, in this cliff, you will most likely encounter flying type Pokemon. Now, luckily, while recording this video, I bumped into another shiny Pokemon here on this cliff area. So, expect flying Pokemon when you are on the cliff. So, that is specifically for the red portals. Now, if you go into green portals like I showed in the beginning of the video, you enter this area known as the Flat Cave. So, the Flat Cave has a certain type of Pokemon in it as well. And then something interesting is the yellow portals. Now, yellow portals are going to bring you to this deep cave, so it's going to lead into a deeper crevice as well in the game. Now, the most important, or I think the coolest one out of all of them, are the white portals. White portals are guaranteed and always going to lead to Ultra Beasts. In this case, this is the Ultra Deep Sea where we have Nihilego. Pretty much is the Ultra Beast that we're going to encounter here. So white leads to Ultra Beast, so keep that in mind when you are shiny hunting. So let's take a look at some of the wormholes that you encounter and the chances of you finding a shiny Pokemon within each. So here we go. These are the basic ones that we talked about. There's no shiny ring. These are the most common, and you will most likely not find a shiny Pokemon within these particular wormholes. Like we said, they come in blue, red, green, and yellow, which all lead to different areas, minus the exception of white. The white portals, like I talked about before, lead you to Ultra Beast Dimensions. Now, in Ultra Beast Dimensions, you can constantly soft reset within the Ultra Beast Dimension and try to get yourself a shiny Ultra Beast. So that's something very interesting. Now, the next type of portal is one with a one shiny ring. Now, I got a few shiny Pokemon already by just going through these rings, but the thing is, you have to go further and further and further and travel further in order to get a shiny Pokemon. So that's when I noticed the chances of success increase. As you keep traveling and traveling, you can go into one of these and you will end up with a shiny Pokemon. Now, the one that is more rare than that is the one with the double shiny rings. Now, the double shiny rings have a chance of getting you to encounter a legendary Pokemon. And by the way, when you do encounter a legendary Pokemon, you can constantly soft reset to get a shiny legendary encounter. So that's something that you need to keep in mind as well. Also, there is another double shiny ring that is 100% guaranteed to be a legendary Pokemon, and that is the one with the double rings with aura coming out of it. So if you see aura coming out of it, as you can tell, there's a difference between the two bottom images. There's one that just the double, and then the second one has a kind of like glow around it with these images and the aura pushing out. That is going to be a 100% legendary encounter. So keep that in mind when you go in there. And like I said, you can 100% keep soft resetting for a shiny legendary Pokemon. Now let's talk about what happens when we do encounter a regular shiny Pokemon, maybe in the single shiny hole or the double shiny hole. So once you encounter a shiny Pokemon, that shiny Pokemon within that Ultra Wormhole is going to be completely locked as a shiny, which means if you do soft reset, it's not going to change the fact that it's a shiny. Now, the things that will change, which is actually a very good thing, are the nature, the gender, and the IV. So you can keep soft resetting to get a better IV Pokemon. You can get soft resetting to get the gender of your choice, and on top of that, you can try to get the nature. Now, I suggest personally for you shiny hunters that you bring a Pokemon with Synchronize so that you get yourself the nature of your choice for that Pokemon. That way, you're just really soft resetting for the amount of IVs, so you can get a better 5 IV or 6 IV Pokemon through shiny hunting, which is actually going to be really interesting because you know that it's always going to be a shiny encounter. You can keep redoing it over and over without having the fear of losing that shiny Pokemon. So that is the one amazing benefit of these Ultra Wormhole shinies for Pokemon. Now, this applies to regular Pokemon, not necessarily legendaries or Ultra Beasts, but this is specifically just for common Pokemon. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is all for the Ultra Wormhole shiny hunting guide. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you all get out there, get into those Ultra Wormholes, and grab yourselves some amazing shiny Pokemon. My name is